I enjoyed this very much. Donald Trump, the US President, and Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese finally meeting. This has been a long time coming. The Australians have been desperate, clearly, to get in and see Trump. But they've waited, and they've waited, and they've waited. And one of the reasons they've waited is because of a bloke called Kevin Rudd, former Prime Minister of Australia. Not particularly popular in this country for, well, reasons you can Google. He was in the room when Trump and Albanese did their press conference. And I want you to watch/listen to this interaction between the president and Kevin Rudd. Not that you hear him much, because I think he's in shock. Okay, so have a listen.
Been concerned in Australia that it's taken 9 months to get this meeting. Have you had any concerns with this administration, with its stance on Palestine, climate change, or even things the ambassador said about you in the past, the Australian ambassador?
I don't know anything about him. I mean, if you said bad, then maybe he'll like to apologize. I really don't know. Did an ambassador say something bad about him? Don't tell me. I don't. Where is he? Is he still working for you?
Yeah.
You said bad?
Before I took this position, Mr. President.
I don't like you either. I don't, and I probably never will. Go ahead.
Now, I have so many thoughts on this, and I've spoken about this at length, particularly when he was made the ambassador, given what he'd said. And by the way, for those who aren't aware, he called Trump a village idiot and said he was a traitor to the West. Now, you can come back from anything with Donald Trump. Look at JD Vance, who, by the way, is on his way to Israel right now as we record. Look at JD Vance. He's his vice president, and he said some pretty appalling stuff about Trump. You can come back if you own it, if you apologize, if you say, I got caught up in all the lies, the fake mainstream media. Fine. But when you're too proud to apologize, it doesn't cut the mustard with him. He will forgive if you own it. If you don't, no chance. So Rudd, after this interaction, apparently they had a quiet moment, and Rudd profusely apologized to the president, and he said, that's fine, I forgive you, apparently, allegedly. But I guess the point I'd make is, why is this happening now? Why could he not have had this opportunity well prior? If he has relationships that are solid enough for him to have been given this ambassadorial gig in the US, given his comments about Trump, how has this not occurred earlier? And Albanese, who sat next to Donald Trump whilst he completely admonished Kevin Rudd, giggling, laughing. You're the one who put Kevin Rudd in this position, either naively not thinking Trump had a chance in hell of winning, or not caring whether or not Trump would win. So you can't giggle there. You're the one who appointed someone who called the current US president a traitor to the West and a village idiot. I mean, look, they did do a critical minerals deal, and I'm not trying to say that I basically announced this yesterday on the show, but I did. I made 2 key points about this meeting: critical minerals deal and Kevin Rudd. Tick, tick. I enjoyed Kevin Rudd much more than I enjoyed the critical minerals. Mind you, I know from a long-term, more mature intellectual perspective, that is a big deal. So well done.